Imagine a world before our own, a time not ruled by humans, but by gods forged of scale and fang, an age where titans clashed, and the very ground trembled with their power. This isn't a forgotten myth. It's a history buried deep beneath our feet, waiting to be rediscovered. And today, we're re-unearthing the story of an epic conflict that threatens to shatter reality itself. Tiamat versus a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. Welcome to a deep dive into what could be the next great animated epic, a saga we're calling War of the Primordials. This is a concept for an animated series that blends the high-stakes fantasy of Castlevania with the raw, visceral action of Primal, all set against the backdrop of a world-shattering scale like Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters. Picture this, a post-ancient Earth, reborn after eons. The old gods are gone, but their legacy remains in the form of colossal beings, titans, and the fractured remnants of humanity who struggled to survive in the ruins of a bygone age of gods. Our story is designed for teens and adults who crave epic storytelling, rich mythology, and heart-pounding action. So, what is the core conflict? A cosmic rift tears through the fabric of space-time, reawakening to primordial beings from an eternal slumber. The first is Tiamat, the legendary five-headed dragon goddess of chaos, a being of immense power and elemental fury. Each of her heads commands a different force of nature: fire, ice, lightning, acid, and shadow. She is chaos incarnate, a force that seeks to unravel creation and return it to its original, untamed state. Her ancient adversary is a creature born of Earth's own savage past, a titan of unimaginable scale and power, Rex Magnus, the colossal Tyrannosaurus titan. This isn't just a dinosaur, it's the apex predator of a forgotten era, amplified to a godlike status. His roar can shatter mountains, his hide is tougher than any known metal, and his bite is a force of absolute destruction. Rex Magnus represents the raw, unyielding order of nature, the cycle of predator and prey, of life and death. When these two titans awaken, their ancient feud reignites with cataclysmic force. Tiamat seeks to sow chaos, while Rex Magnus fights to maintain a brutal form of natural order. Their battle is not just a physical one, it's an ideological war between two opposing forces of creation, and the entire planet is their battlefield. The sky burns, the oceans boil, and the very laws of physics begin to unravel under the strain of their conflict. Caught in the middle of this earth-shattering war are the last vestiges of humanity. They are not the technologically advanced civilization we know, but scattered tribes living in the shadows of crumbling, monolithic ruins from the Age of Gods. Among them is our hero, Kale, a young scholar warrior. Kale is unique. He isn't just a fighter, but a seeker of knowledge, obsessed with the history of the old world. He believes that understanding the past is the only way to secure a future for his people. Armed with ancient texts and a relentless will to survive, Kale seeks a way to end the Titans' war before their power consumes what is left of the world. He's not trying to pick a side, he's trying to save everyone from becoming collateral damage in a war of gods. Let's imagine the very first episode of Season 1, which we'll call The Awakening of Titans. The episode is titled Echoes Beneath the Bones. It opens on the vast, shattered deserts of what was once the Pacific Rim. The landscape is littered with colossal skeletons and the remnants of a forgotten epoch. Here, we meet Kale, not as a warrior, but as an archaeologist, meticulously excavating a site unlike any other. He's not just digging for bones, he's searching for answers. The narrator's voice sets the tone. The world before ours was not ruled by men, but by gods of scale and fang. We see Kale carefully brushing sand from a massive skull, revealing teeth longer than spears. The sheer scale is breathtaking. But as he works, he notices something strange. A faint vibration in the rock, a low hum resonating from deep within the fossil. He whispers to himself, This isn't just a fossil, it's humming, alive. As he digs deeper, his hands uncover ancient runes carved into the bone itself. The symbols glow with a faint, divine energy, pulsing in time with the hum. Kale has unknowingly stumbled upon a key, a trigger left behind by an ancient power. The moment his fingers trace the glowing runes, the hum escalates into a deep, earth-shaking rumble. The ground splits open around him, cracks race across the desert floor, and from the chasm, something colossal begins to rise. It's not just a skeleton reanimating, it's a being of flesh and might, reborn. Black scales, like polished obsidian, glisten as molten light drips from its form. The air grows heavy with a primeval pressure. The Tyrannosaurus titan, Rex Magnus, has awakened. Kale, frozen in awe and terror, can only whisper its name, a name he knows from the ancient texts he's studied his entire life. Rex Magnus. The Titan's roar rips through the silence, a sound that hasn't been heard on Earth for eons. It's a declaration of its return, a challenge to the heavens, and that challenge does not go unanswered. The scene cuts away, plunging us into the deepest, darkest trench of the ocean. In the crushing blackness, where no light has ever touched, something ancient stirs. A low growl echoes through the abyss, and one by one 5 pairs of eyes open, each glowing with a different malevolent color. Tiamat has awakened. Her consciousness, dormant for millennia, is drawn by the raw power unleashed by her old enemy. The war is not just beginning, it's resuming. This first episode serves as a powerful hook. It establishes the immense scale of our world, introduces our human protagonist and his connection to the ancient lore, and awakens the 2 central forces of our story. We see the terrifying majesty of Rex Magnus and get a chilling tease of Tiamat's The stage is set. Kale is no longer just an archaeologist. He's a witness to the return of gods, and his quest for knowledge has just become a desperate race for survival. He must now decipher the meaning of their return and find a way to navigate a world caught between a titan of earth and a goddess of chaos. From here, the season would explore the immediate aftermath. How do the scattered human tribes react to the return of these behemoths? Some might worship them as gods, forming cults around either Tiamat or Rex Magnus. Others, like Kale, would see them as the ultimate threat. We would follow Kale as he journeys from the desert ruins to other forgotten corners of the world, seeking more knowledge, more artifacts, and hopefully, a weapon or ritual powerful enough to influence the Titans. Along the way he would encounter other characters, a grizzled veteran who fought in the last days of the Age of Gods, a priestess who communicates with the planet's latent energies and rival factions of humans who seek to control the Titans for their own gain. The conflict isn't just Tiamat versus Rex Magnus, it's also about humanity's struggle with itself in the face of apocalypse. Can they unite against a common threat, or will their own divisions be their undoing? The battles between Tiamat and Rex Magnus would be the centerpiece spectacles of the series. Imagine a 5-headed dragon breathing fire, ice, and lightning against a Tyrannosaurus titan whose every step causes an earthquake. Their fights would level mountains, boil seas, and reshape continents. But beyond the spectacle, each battle would push Kale closer to understanding the true nature of their conflict. Is it pure destruction, or is there a deeper, cosmic purpose to their war? Is one truly evil and the other good? Or are they both just forces of nature, indifferent to the tiny lives caught beneath their feet? The emotional core would remain with Kale and his companions. His journey from scholar to leader, his moments of despair and hope, and the sacrifices he must make will be the anchor that grounds the epic scale of the story. The central theme would be humanity as place in a universe far larger and more dangerous than we can comprehend. Are we destined to be swept away by the tides of creation and destruction? Or can we, through courage and wisdom, carve out our own destiny? This is War of the Primordials. It's a story of survival, of myth made real, and of the enduring struggle for existence in a world of gods and monsters. It's an epic waiting to be told. What do you think of this concept? Could you see yourself getting lost in this world, following Kale's journey as he stands between 2 of the most powerful beings imaginable? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this potential series. Thank you so much for watching and for letting us share this creative vision with you. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe or follow to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us bring more epic stories to life. Until next time, stay curious and keep imagining.